Welcome to Cowgirl Up, the podcast dedicated to elevating your mindset. I'm your host, Lori Blickenstaff, certified mental performance coach at mentalgame101.com. Today, I'm going to share an analogy that I found super helpful in developing a confidence mindset. This comes from an amazing book called The Confident Mind by Dr. Nate Zinsser. In it, he likens confidence to a bank account. So just as you do on a daily basis with your finances, you're going to make withdrawals and deposits into your confidence account with the obvious goal to maintain a positive balance. So let's start with the withdrawals. Those are easiest to imagine off the bat. Things like disappointments, focusing on mistakes, negative words spoken by others, and then of course, remember our ants, the automatic negative thoughts. Those are the sneakiest types of withdrawals because, as we learned, if we give in to them and don't stop the cycle, they just keep going, and it would be like automatic withdrawals, cha-ching, cha-ching, watching your balance just take a dive. Well, obviously, we can't avoid withdrawals altogether, so that's why it's essential that we intentionally and repeatedly make deposits. So let's talk about 3 ways to actively start making these confidence deposits into our bank account. And you can start these today. The first is act, like we talked about last week, remember, with our ants. So acknowledge them, check them, and trade them to stop that spiral. And then when you do, and you use your chosen power statements, each time you speak it or write it or read it or listen to your power statements, that is just like deposit into your confidence account. And then another way you can start now, and you're actually doing it by listening to this podcast, but Cowgirl Up Mindset podcast, listening to or like reading self-improvement books, listening to motivational speakers. On my website, I do have a blog on there, and I believe I share my top 5 mental game books. So if you want to check that out for some ideas. And then the third way you can start today is by surrounding yourself with others who have an elite mindset. So listening to how they talk and see how they respond to challenges, those kind of things are going to rub off on you. I don't know if you've ever heard the saying, I think it was Jim Rohn who said that you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. Well, there's one way you can add some more deposits to your confidence account. So if we save and have a healthy account balance, then a setback isn't going to completely deplete us or make us have to, claw our way back out of the negative. So you now have 3 ways that you can start taking action to feed your confidence balance today. But we're not done. So make sure to listen in tomorrow for more. And to finish, I want you to repeat after me our power statement and do it with feeling. I choose to take confident action. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you have any questions, feedback, or comments, I'd love to hear from you. Email me at lori@mentalgame101.com.